Alright guys, today I'm working on the steering bars for the Bronco. But before I can do that, I gotta make a special little bolt for the little steering knuckle here where the ball joint normally sits. And I gotta make a nut because I'm using these heim joints. Like that. I want to be on the bottom for the one that goes to the other knuckle there, whatever bar you want to call that, and then one will sit on top. And I'm going to have to use these high alignment spacers to sit on top like that, so that way I can go up to the steering arm. Only thing really difficult about this is trying to cut the taper that is in this knuckle here. I still gotta figure that out, exactly what taper that is. I know it's 3/4 on the bottom and 5/8 on top, over an inch. So I just gotta do the math on that to figure the taper. Other than that, it's pretty easy. I could easily do this with a 3/4 inch bolt that's, I think, about 5-6 inches long. But I'm gonna do it out of a piece of round bar and try to make it from, stock. Make my own nut completely, just to try and do it. So I'll get the lathe set up and we'll be back. I got some 1.5 mild steel. Cut it 5 1/4 long. Total length is about 5 1/16, 5 1/8, somewhere in there. When I'm turning it, I can't really grab more than a 1/2 inch in, kind of where that line is. So I got parallel here to kind of help me gate or distance it. And we're pretty close. I'm going to grab a bigger one. See if this one's gives me enough to grab. I think that'll be okay. Now we'll get it indicated in and see how it looks. RPM is 480. Yep. Moved it back into the chuck. That wasn't good. Yep, a little bit too aggressive. Oh, let's try a 50 thousandths depth of cut. See if that's still too aggressive. Alright guys, got her pretty much roughed in. I took her down to 8/10. We hit it in the middle. We are slightly, about half a thou over on the end, far end, and about half a thou under, almost a thousandth under on the chuck end. So my lathe must have settled a little bit, getting a little bit tapered in the cut. And that short of a distance, that's pretty aggressive, so I'm going to have to address that at some point. But so it's cooled off, measured it, I said 8/10. My center, or the hole rather, was making it cut off. It was off by about 5 thousandths, so do these last few cuts to get down to 3/4. I'll probably do it without the live center. Just have to do real light cuts, maybe a 20 thousandths pass, maybe 25, and then we'll see how close we can get it. Probably leave it a thousandth or two big, just so that way I can polish it a little bit for a nice smooth fit. Then we will move on to the taper. Alright, with it cooled down, it shrunk about half a thousandth. So we'll go ahead and take a spring Pascal. We're still 2 thousandths big over here, which ain't a big deal. Hopefully that doesn't put me under. Put 1.5 thousandths over here. We'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and polish that, and then we'll reset up, cut this taper. I'm going to have to flip this part around just because of how close it is to the chuck. I won't be able to feed in there without hitting the jaws. So we'll flip it around, we'll put the collet chuck on.